Hey guys, welcome back to Diecast Reviews. So I'm going to review on Millie, who is a floor cleaner, I guess, a janitor, floor sweeper at the Rusteze Racing Center in Cars 3. Obviously, she had a speaking role in the movie, minor, but she did have a speaking role. Nice card art there for her. Of course, I've got a warning choking hazard small parts because of the cone. I assume this sweeper as well, and I think the pitty itself is a choking hazard, but I'm not sure. New for 2021, so yeah, 2 years ago released. I've seen her on the pegs in the new 2022 packaging as well, so she's been re-released as well. So you can see the choking hazard there. So only 5 cars on the back compared to normally, you get 7 or whatever, so couple less cars on the back. Nothing too interesting though. A couple of Piston Cup racers and some other re-releases. But yeah, pretty cool release. And she's even got a bio. So, I mean, if you've got a bio, you're kind of a major character at that point. But she does have a bio in the Meet the Cars book. So we'll take a look at that later. But yeah, let's take Millie here out of the package. Here is Millie. Let's take a look at the accessories that come with her. Here they are. So let's take a look at the cone first. Probably the most boring thing. Although this is a different cone than they normally do. Usually it's like a square base, and then this one is a circular base. So that's mildly interesting. I think that's a sticker, but I'm not sure. But yeah, nothing too special about this cone. A different cone. I'm not sure why they would release a different cone, but it does look to be a different cone. But yeah, nothing too interesting there. There's the floor sweeper that comes with her, and actually rolling wheels. I did not expect this to have wheels that roll. I thought it would be just stationary, but no. Movable wheels is pretty interesting considering, when they do the tool cards and whatnot, they don't have movable wheels, but this one does. That's pretty cool. This front right here, obviously those circles there are supposed to mimic the brushes that are on the front. Bad picture there, but you can kind of see, the brushes that are on like a sweeper or a street sweeper or whatever. So that's what those circles are supposed to mimic there. Buffington X there on the front. Pretty sure that's a sticker. Actually, no, maybe that is a decal. Obviously, the name of the company that makes this sweeper. There's the wheels that roll, which is a nice surprise. And here's like a pipe or whatever. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. It'd be like a vacuum or something there. I guess I think that's a vacuum, right? And there's like a pin code machine to start moving it, I guess, is what it would be in real life. I'm not sure what use it serves when she just pushes it along, but maybe, I guess, to turn it on right there. That's what that's for. Nothing on this side. So you've got this kind of interesting white, gray stripe there. Made in Thailand. It's actually a pretty cool addition here. But here is Millie herself, obviously the main piece of this set, a purely white pitty. You can barely even see the mouth right there. Probably should have done something to make it a little more visible, but you can barely see it, but it is right there. I mean, you can kind of see the indent. I guess that's where the mouth is supposed to be. Nice, calm expression for Millie there, and nice silver forks. Yeah, calm expression, not too, thrilled or excited or whatever. Or interested, I guess, bored at work. White rims there, pretty cool, pretty unique. But yeah, just this white color all around, nothing much to her. There's the windows right there. Just this gray color, standard gray color. Made in Thailand, white base too, which is pretty cool. Because, pretty unique to have a white base, considering most bases are brown or black or whatever. So, pretty unique to have a white base. So yeah, I mean, just a plain white pitty, but, that's what she was like in the movie. So if we zoom in here, let's see if we can hook this up, or see how this would work. I mean, it doesn't actually, hook up. I would have thought there'd be like a place for her forks to go in. That would have been kind of cool, but I guess there isn't really anything. You could kind of put it like that when you push it. I mean, I guess it works, but not really a place for her to hook up to it or whatever. So I don't know, it kind of rolls on its own. I guess you can kind of push it like that. Not really a place for her to hook up to it or whatever. So let's compare Millie to some other pitties that are kind of like her. She's obviously, looks like a standard pitty model. Here we've got Megan Shifter, the fiber fuel pitty. This is just your normal Cars 1 pitty. A lot were released in this style. But you can see it's quite a bit smaller than Millie. I think it's shorter. Maybe a bad angle, but I'm pretty sure it's shorter. And thinner. If it is as wide, it's only because of these things sticking out, but otherwise it is thinner. So yeah, similar style, but obviously a bit smaller. Then we've got the Cars 2 model of the tall pitty. This is Nigel Gearsley's pitty. But we've had a couple others like this as well. But this is also, I think, actually same width, but I think a bit smaller as well. Yeah, looks to be a bit smaller, a bit shorter, so not quite the same. So I'm pretty sure she's a unique model looking at it, actually. Looks a bit shorter, smaller here. Well, he was also released in Thailand, so interesting. I'm not sure. I think he's a unique model, but he looks pretty similar. Let's take a look at the last one I have here. Sparky the Planes pitty from, obviously, Planes and Planes Fire and Rescue. He's a bit bigger, but I think he's actually much bigger, or not much bigger, but quite bigger than Millie here, even though all the other pitties were smaller. I think Sparky's a little bit bigger than Millie here, yeah. You can see he's a bit bigger, a bit taller than Millie. But we've got a bunch of different sizes, a bunch of different of these, tall kind of pitties. Their standard looking pitty model. I think she's a unique model. If anything, she would be the same model as the Nigel Gearsley pitty. But I'm pretty sure she is a unique mold, unique model. I don't think there's been another one like her. So let's take a look at her Cars on the Road. Meet the Cars bio here. I mean, this is a pretty cool book. It obviously has a lot of different characters. I've done a video on this. You can take a look at this. I've done a video of this book, and I think I've covered all the new Cars 3 characters in it on my channel. Obviously, a Buff-O-Matic 2000, interesting model. Let's see. Well, here's her bio. When you work at a state-of-the-art modern facility like Millie does, everything needs to be spick and span. Buffing the levels of floors at the Rusteze Racing Center is a job she could only dream about when she started her career at her hometown tractor tire dealership. It wasn't long, however, till she learned that race cars make as many smudges on a pristine floor as tractors do. So, very interesting bio. Kind of gives us a backstory of where she's from. Nice image of her there. So yeah, pretty cool. There's Cars Meet the Cars books are always cool, and this was an updated Cars 3 version. So yeah, pretty cool. Learn a bit about Millie and where she's from, and a bit of a backstory on her. Even though she is a very minor character, it's still nice. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know what your thoughts on Millie are down in the comments below. She's a plain model, but I appreciate the accessory. This one's actually better than I thought it was. That it actually rolls. I think it's a pretty cool accessory, very unique, obviously. So, yeah, I don't have any complaints about Millie. I think the one thing I will say, though, is I think she should be this color all around. I feel like, even if you look at the card art here, you can see that the tires match, but the rest of her body's a little bit darker than she should be. She should be this plain white color, whereas here it's a little bit grayish. She should be this same color that, her base and her tires are. That's what she should be for the rest of her body. That's my one thing I will say about her, is that the color's a bit off. But other than that, I think she's pretty good. And very nice release from Mattel indeed. So let me know what your guys' thoughts on Millie are down in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.